My name is Danielle Harrison. I work full-time with Coming Out Ministries, and I have been very blessed to be here at BellaVita for the last session. Coming here as a volunteer has added an extra blessing for me, because not only have I had the benefits of going through the cleanse, but also I've had the blessing of serving the guests as I've been here and helping with the juicing and the herbal preparations, and I've learned a lot myself. I've also been very blessed from the lectures I have been able to hear, and I've learned a lot from those as well. In coming here, it was really a miracle from the Lord. I saw His hand in the fact that I was able to come, that the timing worked out, that I was actually going to be here for a speaking event anyways, so my airfare was already covered. How God just takes care of His servants, of His children. It's been a miracle just to be here. So that was a great blessing even before the program started. Back a few months ago, I was really praying about going to a lifestyle center because my health was failing. I had been on the road a lot for the last couple years. I had been just bouncing from one speaking engagement to the next, and sometimes we get so busy serving other people that we kind of lose sight of taking care of ourselves. And I was having a lot of health issues. And I knew that I needed to make some changes. It's like being on the road, it's easy to make one compromise at a time, and then I'm not really following any of the laws of health, and I'm getting really sick, and I recognized that I desperately needed to make some changes for the longevity of my ministry, to be able to continue to serve others. So coming here, I knew that I had to come into this with the mentality that I was going to leave a different person, even though I was coming to serve along the way, that I knew that my body and my mind and my spirit really needed this. So going through the cleanse was amazing. I realized when I was pretty young that I can't expect things when I go places, because it's always different than you expect. So I didn't have really a lot of expectations for that reason, that I was just leaving my mind completely open and not really sure what I would experience. I used to work at a lifestyle center, so having some of those things in my mind. But coming and going through the cleanse, the first couple of days was pretty intense. I could definitely sense that my system was detoxing heavily. I could feel the swelling in my stomach with all of the poultices, but understanding the benefits of the clay and the charcoal, and having to pray through the discomfort of all of that, because cleansing and fasting sometimes is very uncomfortable, but within 24 hours, my energy level was back up. That was one of the big things I was really struggling with, was lack of energy. So I was feeling better with the energy, and after a couple days of allowing all of that stuff to flush out of my system, I could really sense that I was experiencing a lot of healing in my GI tract, and that's where a lot of my health issues were. So I'm really grateful for that. Really grateful for just the time to spiritually focus together with the group, having the staff worships in the morning. It's a short time that we spend together, but we just focus on what God shared with us for the health message, and praying together, and being assigned specific guests to pray for throughout the week, and watching their progress, and seeing their struggles and their challenges, and praying for them, and see them push through that, and just come alive, to see them come here. And they're happy, they're excited, but you can see that there's this weight and this heaviness around them. And by the end of the 10 days, to see them just throw that off. And with all the baggage, the spiritual baggage, the physical burdens, you can see it in their face, in their countenance, their smiles. That has been, I think, just as much of a blessing as anything else for my own physical healing, just to see the transformation in the guests that really you come to love. We came here, we became acquaintances, we became friends, but now we're family. And our lives will never be the same, right? And I think that's one of the best things about these kind of programs that are small, because it's an intimate setting. And sometimes the health centers that I've been to, they have large groups, and you don't experience the bonding like you do here. And I think that's just as much a part of healing as anything else is too. So yeah, I want so much to recruit my colleagues to come here, my family. I think about my dad, who's not a Christian. He's addicted to coffee and cigarettes, and he's made mention sometimes about wanting to quit, and I just think this program would really be a huge blessing to him. So as the week has gone on, I've thought of so many people I want to encourage to come here, and anyone who's having some health problems, they're struggling, I think this program, I would recommend it without any reservation. It would be a blessing to them. So thank you for having me.